Okay, lover boys and lover girls. I was kind of going back and forth on this, being called to talk about it, but not really sure how I wanted to talk about it, right? So I got dressed up in my Sunday best, got really cutesy ootsy to come bring you a message. And that message is that y'all remember that nursery rhyme, Mary Had a Little Lamb? Hmm. Mary had a little lamb. Everywhere Mary went, the lamb went too. The lamb even went to school, and the kids thought it was funny, and they laughed and played with the lamb. And I'm sure some kids, when they play with things, are a little bit more rough than they mean to be. Excuse me. Confirmation. I'm sure that sometimes when you're playing with something, sometimes before you know better, you might be unintentionally too strong. Um, but then once you know better, you kind of have an obligation to do better, right? Right. So what happens when you're mean to Mary's little lamb? I like to, reverse Uno things because everything's an inversion. Okay. Let's all open up our mental Bibles to the passage is about wolf in Jesus' skin, a wolf in sheep's clothing, a predator inside of a prey, pretending, right? And to use your discernment and go ahead and uh, be selective with your engagements because, like, you never know who's out there as a wolf in Jesus' skin. Polka dot cadaver, you know. Um, but let's reverse engineer that. My favesies. What if you're messing with a lamb and you don't know that they have teeth? What if you're messing with something that looks soft and cute and aw, and it turns out that that was the play all along? Sometimes when I say that God puts you in harm's way, it's a test of your faith and it's a test of their malice. Sometimes things are allowed to go just far enough to prove a point on both sides. So we must never forget that Mary was the one who had a little lamb. And sometimes the deception is protection.